What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about some more of the road and traffic signs in Norway. I was not expecting the traffic signs in Norway to be so different from the ones that are here in the United States. But in Norway, it just seems like you guys have a lot more road signs in general, and they're a lot more specific. So today, I want to take a look at some more Norwegian road and traffic signs that I've never seen before. So let's take a look. So the first one here that we left off on says start of expressway. I'm not exactly sure what it means by expressway. We usually say highway in the United States.
Start of motorway.
Yeah, and then this one says motorway. What is the difference between an expressway and motorway? I don't know if that's a Norwegian thing or if that's just something I personally don't understand. But usually I call it like a highway. So anyway, as for the signs, we don't have any signs like this. I mean, you can probably tell because I don't even understand what they really mean. I guess it means it's the start of a big major road. It's the start of a big highway. Yeah, in the United States, you don't really get a dedicated sign for that. It just kind of starts.
Indication traffic road signs in Norway.
Okay.
No through road, dead
What is this? Oh, a dead end.
end.
Oh, wow. You guys have a sign for this. I've always thought that there should be a sign for this. You guys have, because in the United States, of course, we also have like a dead end every so often, but you just have to drive to the end of the road to figure out that it's a dead end. We don't, you guys in Norway, you actually have a sign specifically to tell you that you can't go this way. It's a dead end. Why don't we have this? What? Why don't we have this? This makes so much sense. This would be so useful.
First aid.
Oh, okay. Wow. And then all of a sudden, we do have a sign like this. I think the plus sign, the cross, I think that's like a universal symbol. It must be, because in the United States, the sign for first aid looks exactly like this. So I think that's on purpose. Like I think in most countries, it's probably a cross for first aid. So yeah, this is like, this is finally something we have in common.
Bus stop.
A bus stop. Okay. What can I say about this? Here in the United States, we don't have a lot of buses. We have some. And if you go to a big city like New York or LA, there's going to be plenty of buses and stuff. There's some public transportation. But overall, in the United States, we don't have a lot of public transport. We don't have a lot of buses, but there's some. And there's usually a bus stop with like a sign or something. It might not look exactly like this, but I think we have a little bit of this. And I would understand what this means, like if I was looking at it. But for example, if I was looking at this,
No.
if if I was driving in Norway and I was looking at this, I would have no idea what this meant. Well, now I do because of this video, but Just looking at this symbol, I would have no idea what that means. Where were we? Okay.
Bus stop. Taxi stand.
A taxi. You have. This might just be like a city thing. You guys use the word taxi, like in Norway? Because that's an English word as well. I don't know if we don't usually have like a sign for this. That's what I mean. Like in Norway, you guys are much more specific. You have a lot more signs for different things. Whereas in America, you just have to kind of like figure it out. Like there's no warning or for a lot of these things.
Parking.
Parking. Okay. This actually looks really similar to the American parking sign. Yeah. Yeah, P for parking. Do you guys call it parking? Again, because I keep expecting the Norwegian word to be different, but do you call it parking in Norway? Just like in America, English parking? I would actually understand this P. Okay, it's interesting how there's like 90% of Norwegian signs I don't understand at all, and then there's a couple that I was like, yeah, we do that. It's kind of random.
Lane configuration.
What? Okay, this would really stress me out if I saw this, especially if I was like driving around Norway. I don't know what I'm doing. If I saw this, I wouldn't really understand what this is telling me. It's a lane configuration. This is explaining what the road looks like. Like it branches off into two lanes. You know, when I sit down and look at it, I can figure it out. But if I was like driving by and I passed this sign, I'd be like, what the heck was that?
The emergency lay-by.
Whoa, what is this? SOS. That's like emergency lane? What is this? You got... Is this normal in Norway? You have a special emergency lane? Like if you have to pull over or if your car gets out of control? Like, is that what this is for? So, every so often in Norway, there's like an emergency pull over lane. Is that what this is? I don't know if I understand exactly, but this is really cool. We do not have this in America, but we should. That makes a lot of sense. Like if you're having an accident and you need to pull over, if you're in a crash, if you're having an emergency or whatever, it's like an extra part of the road you can go to, I think. That's really good. I think that's really smart. Yeah, there's a couple things here I wish we had.
Advisory speed.
What? What does this mean? It's kind of fun for me to try to figure out what these mean. Advisory speed. This is different than a speed limit sign? What is kilometers over T? I have no idea what this is saying. Advisory speed. This isn't a speed limit. What is this telling you? What does the T mean? I understand the km is kilometers. What's the T? I am so confused by this sign. I have no idea what this is telling me to do.
National border.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Here in the United States, when you travel between different states, there's usually like a sign that says like, welcome to Florida, welcome to Nevada, or whatever. In Norway, so at your border, with like Sweden or something, maybe you have signs like this, like for the border, I guess.
National speed limits.
What on... See, this is just too much information for me. If I was driving, there's no way I could understand this whole sign. There's too much going on. Maybe that's just my American brain, but I don't. What is all this? So, speed limit is 50 in the city, then 80 no city. If you're out of the city, you can go faster, maybe 80. And what's the bottom one? Lights? Like you have to have your car light on? Maybe? Or you have to have your seatbelt on? I think I kind of understand. It's telling you the speed limit for certain situations, and then the bottom thing is like make sure to have your lights on? Maybe?
European motorway numbers.
What is this? E6. This is a motorway number. So here in America, we have highways. Those have numbers. Every highway has a number. So in Europe and in Norway, you have it's called stuff like this. This is how you keep track of the different roads. Like this one's called E6. It's just the name of it. That makes sense? Okay.
Restriction traffic road signs in Norway.
Okay.
End of speed limit.
What? Oh my god. You guys, it's really cool what you guys have. You guys have... It would be wonderful to have some of these signs. You guys just get so specific, so precise. So in Norway, sometimes it tells you when a speed limit is ending, because in America, you just have to keep going until you see a new speed limit sign. If you see this sign and it's the end of the speed limit, what speed are you supposed to go? It doesn't tell you. It tells you that it's ending, but it doesn't tell you what the new speed limit is. I'm a bit confused. And looking at if I had just seen this in Norway, like a sign with a line through it, I wouldn't have any idea what that's trying to tell me.
End of speed limit zone.
Again, this says it's the end of the 30 speed limit. How fast are you supposed to go if this is ending? Am I missing something here?
End of no overtaking.
Oh, okay. So basically for any sign in Norway, any traffic sign, you can draw 4 lines through it to mean end. This is the end of passing and overtaking.
End of no overtaking by heavy goods vehicles.
Okay.
End of living street.
Is this like a normal thing to do? Because this concept does not exist in the United States. There are no signs that have lines through them like no more 40 miles an hour. That is over. No more busy street. Like you just have to figure it out. You just have to look around and like figure it out if it's started or over or what. These are a little confusing to me, but I do appreciate how Norway gets very, very specific.
End of expressway.
Okay.
End of motorway.
All right, it's good to know. Oh, is that it? Okay. Man, in Norway, you guys have so many more traffic signs. It's almost a bit overwhelming. For a lot of Americans, I think if Americans were driving in Norway, a lot of us would be very, very confused. It'd actually be a bit dangerous. Because I don't think a lot of Americans realize how different the signs and the driving is in other countries. And what I said a few times is the thing I appreciate about Norway is you have to learn a lot of different signs and what they mean, but that's good because you get access to a lot of information while you're driving in Norway. There's a lot of signs, a lot of information, much more information than you get when driving around the United States. So that's really, really cool about Norway. This is actually super interesting. But anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these traffic signs. And if I didn't understand anything or any clarification, that'd be awesome. That'd be great to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and seeing Norwegian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.